So Sam, saw you talking to a girl the other day. What's that all about?
Let me tell you what happened, bro. So...
Hey guys, we miss you so much. We're glad that you're here with us. The last couple of weeks we've talked about different relationships and defining them and how to act in them, how to be who God has made you to be in those relationships. But God also really cares about the one relationship that you spend your most time talking about, concerned with, figuring out, arguing about, on your phone with, and that is talking, dating, Snapchatting, whatever you call it, posting each other, DMing,
MCMing,
yep.
WCWing.
So we're talking about dating today, and we want you to stick around, but before we do that, let me introduce you to everyone. Haley and her relationship status is married. She is married to Jordan, and he is one of our leaders here at La Plata.
So cute.
Kyle, he is dating Kate. She's awesome. She is one of our leaders at Calvert.
She's cute.
I'm Emily. I am currently single. I'm not sad about it, so fix your face. Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, guy.
This is Sam. He is also currently single and has been single his whole life, correct?
Yep. Something like that.
All right, guys, we're glad that you're going to listen to this. We're glad that you're going to take part in it with us. We have a lot to say, but first listen to Pat and his Bible report.
As I was sound asleep, I was thinking to myself, I love God, but I also love eggs. Let's get it. All right. I'm in the kitchen. Whoa, that's crazy, but I'm ready. Hi, Brian. And so I was thinking, 2 Corinthians 6:14, do not be yoked together with unbelievers, for the righteousness and wickedness have nothing in common. And you know, that's true, because if this is righteousness and wickedness, this is not good. Also, eggs and eggshells, not good. Oh, that's disgusting. Ain't it, Brian? Ain't it? But I was thinking, when righteousness and righteousness are together, it probably makes something good. Like, maybe eggs! Look at that righteousness and that heavenly yoke. Oh, Jesus, you do it again. And so, dance party, but also, God is awesome. I hope you had a good time.
Thanks for that Bible report, Pat. Today we are back with another episode of D.T.R. Jeopardy. And this week, the loser's punishment is going to be that they have to perform a dramatic love monologue of the host choosing. It's going to be so cringy. It really cringy.
Or really moving.
Very sentimental.
We might all be crying or throwing food at whoever has to do it.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for both.
Anyways, today's host is Jalen. And so, Jalen, what topics do we have on the board?
Well, today, on our DTR Jeopardy board, we have Category 1, famous phrase. Category 2, couple things. Category 3, name our song. Category 4, true or false. And last but not least, whatchamacallit. So, today, our first player is Haley. What would you like to choose?
You know, last week, I don't think I was doing too good, so I'm going to go safe this week. I'm going to do whatchamacallit for 200.
Whatchamacallit for 200. What do you call this? Emoji next to the contact, i.e. red heart.
So I don't even have a heart next to
Your
my husband's name. So I'm gonna say that it's Bay. That's final answer.
Bay. And the answer is Bay
Bay
Potential.
Okay.
Wow.
Haley's starting strong with 200 points.
That's not that strong.
All right, Kyle, you are next. What would you like from our board?
Let's go. Couple things for 500.
Couple things for 500. Going big.
You're going down.
Your question is, what does this mean? Instagram post, Facebook relationship change, red heart emoji next to the name.
That means they are exclusive in a committed relationship.
Exclusivity?
If it's official on Facebook, man. Official everywhere.
We shall see. Your answer is officially together.
You're already beating Haley.
Wow. 500 points on the board. All right. M, we need you to score big. What are you going for?
True or false 500?
True or false for 500. Your question is true or false? If I meet parents, we are together?
True.
True.
True?
Your answer is depends on how it ends.
Oh.
Wow, that's dicey.
Yikes.
Is it all right if I give you 250 for that?
Yes, of course that's
No.
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Save
gonna
it,
do
do it.
we're gonna do
Okay,
250.
fine. You still beat
I'm
Haley.
Haley just
You didn't even get it right.
All right, Sam,
I got the question wrong and I'm winning.
the dating guru. Sam,
Wow.
The
Which-
dating guru.
No. Can I get name our song for 400?
name our song for 400. Your question is lyrics to the left.
I feel like you got two good options here.
Cupid Shuffle.
Cupid Shuffle.
Wait, yeah, it has to be to the left, to the left. No, that's Beyonce.
Oh,
That's Beyonce's
It's
thing.
both.
oh.
Huh?
Pick one. It's both. Both are in.
I'm gonna say we're talking about love. Let's go Beyonce, Jake.
Beyonce. And are we locking that in?
Yeah, we locking that one in.
We're locking that in. Your answer is Irreplaceable by
Nice.
Beyonce.
I was
That was
raised
good.
right.
That was fantastic.
I
The,
know.
imagine that being somebody's like couple song. Like that's what they dance. That's their first
Their
dance at the
first
wedding.
Wow. All right, Haley, you're back on you, my friend.
I'm gonna go with. You guys are too risky. I'm gonna go safe again. I'm gonna go famous phrase for 100.
Haley's trying to lose. Famous phrase for 100. Are you sure?
Yeah, because then I'll be beating Emily if she doesn't get her next question right.
She is sure.
But losing to everyone else.
But as long as she's not last.
Your question is, what does this mean? He or she, cool, and I like the vibe.
I'm gonna say interested.
Interested? Question mark, question mark. Your answer is, I'm interested / I like you. This
Okay.
is crazy. You are
right, so
securing these low
now-
score points.
I'm locked in to lose if I don't get my next
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know about you guys. I've never said these things. Like,
I like the vibe.
Man.
yeah,
He, she cool.
I like the vibe.
Did you say that?
No.
All right. So let me explain. I did this a few times just because, like, you trying to sweep it under the rug, especially around your peoples. They're like, yeah, she cute. I like her, but I don't want. You just don't want it to be a big thing.
Okay.
I get that. You're trying to be like,
Be low key about it.
Low key.
not sure
low key.
yet.
Exactly.
I think that what happens with that though sometimes is that instead of like choosing I do want to be with this person, you accidentally end up with them. And it just happened because you were friends and you were bored and like Sam's like, don't come for me right now. Don't come for me right now. No, but seriously, I think a lot of the kids right now, you guys are home, you're bored.
Yeah.
You might have visited some exes in their messages that you wouldn't otherwise before quarantine.
Yeah.
I think that like when you're bored, you don't actually look at someone and say, this is the type of person I want, and so I'm gonna choose this person, but you say this person is giving me attention. I'm gonna accidentally maybe end up with them one day.
Right, and so something that like is important when you guys are talking about dating or anything like that is to, instead of just accidentally ending up grouped with this person because you are talking all the time, to actually choose a person. And so with that, like the first step in choosing your person that will help you build actual good foundations in your relationship is to choose someone who chooses Jesus. And like with Jordan, when we first started dating, I didn't really say this. I might have thought these things like he's cool or I like his vibe, but I think that when we actually decided to become
I like his vibe. Could you be any more grandma?
But I think that like when me and Jordan were deciding to kind of like become official, one of the things that I looked for was that I wanted him not only to choose me, but to choose Jesus first. And so like even in our wedding vows, like we both said that we would love each other after we loved God.
Yeah.
And so when you do that, you're both running in the same direction of chasing God and chasing His love, and then it brings you closer together as well.
Yeah.
And that'll keep you on track with each other too.
Yeah.
That'll keep you accountable for each other as well. And with that being said, choosing Jesus before you need to make sure that their second choice is you. You need to make sure that they actually do choose you. And it's like Emily said, it's not just we accidentally got together. Like, you guys need to make sure you have that connection and that conversation of, hey, I like you, you like me, let's actually do this.
Well, and making sure that you don't choose someone who, like, is so far from Jesus or so much closer to Jesus that you guys end up affecting each other's walks with Jesus in a negative way.
If your walk with Jesus is compromised because of another person, that relationship needs to be reevaluated.
Yep, absolutely.
Wow. Dropping gems on the Jeopardy board. And by the way, you did get those 100 points.
Yes.
So yes.
So you.
So it's,
I'm nervous.
so it's Kyle's turn now, right?
Let's go. Whatchamacallit for 500. We're going for it.
We'll call it for
Going for the
500.
gusto.
Big baller.
He is big balling. What do you call this? Back together for the 20th time.
Oh, okay. Back together for the 20th time. High school, that happens in high school a lot. So I'm gonna say high school relationship.
High school relationship. Your answer is doing the most.
They do the most though.
No,
High
that's
school.
not it.
But
Yeah, but that's
they do
not
the
the
most
You
though.
don't get the
Answer.
500
That
points,
ain't it,
though.
Chief.
Absolutely not.
Kyle, because I sympathize with you,
No,
I will move on to Emily. So,
I was
Emily.
about to be like, he's too nice of a host, but that was perfect. I'm gonna go true or false for 400.
True or false for 400? True or false? I can be
Oh.
all. True or false?
Goodness.
I can be all over my BFGF, boyfriend, girlfriend, during riot.
Can we answer all in unison, please?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Absolutely
No,
no.
we will not
zilch,
do that.
none,
It is not
nothing.
okay.
You're
Never.
not allowed.
No,
We will
sir.
send you home forever.
And that's for my 400 points. We all collectively agree.
yes.
I think we should all get 400 points. No, we all get 100
I like
points.
that. I really like that.
Your answer is false. Do better.
better.
Yeah.
Do better, be better.
Fantastic. And just for that unison, you both get 400 points.
Now
Wait,
I'm gonna
no.
lose, Jalen.
No.
You both get
Do you
400
like
points.
play-by?
Moving on. Sam.
Let's do true or false for 300.
True or false for 300. We are knocking out these true or false. True or false? Just talking means we are together.
No, false.
False. Your answer is false.
See?
300 points in the
Yeah,
bag.
yeah. But like seriously though, like how do y'all feel about this?
About
Because I know some people, at least in school that I've experienced with, like that's a true. Like
That's a true for people.
because
in
they
high
carry
school,
so much weight inside the talking stage. So like,
well, you don't kind of mark if you don't mark where talking ends, then sometimes the answer is yes. Like if you don't have an understanding of what is the difference between talking, what's the difference between dating, and is there a step beyond that? When you're dating, are you exclusive, or do you hit exclusive while you're dating?
That's why I never ever was in the talking phase, even in high school, because I just didn't believe in it. Because everybody has a different definition of what talking is.
I mean, I think that's the whole point of the video of this series
Right.
is this question right here.
I think the cure, I guess you can say the cure to the problem or the solution to the problem is just to have the conversation to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you got to be real, you got to be transparent when having the conversation because if you're trying to beat around the bush, you're probably just going to be running in circles with the situation.
I mean, like, yeah, that's something that, like I said earlier, I just don't believe in it, and mainly because just in high school, there were so many examples of my friends being like, "Oh, we're just talking, we're together," and then they end up getting their heart broken or they end up getting hurt because this person thought, "Oh no, we were just talking." It's casual. It doesn't matter, you know. And then the other person on the other side of the party is like, "Oh, we're talking. That means we're actually together." So it's just never defined completely. So having that conversation really does make a difference.
Absolutely. And in that conversation, you'll create boundaries because if, let's say, all goes well, you have the conversation and you define the relationship the same way, well, now you can just move forward. You need to have boundaries together of what it means like to be at that stage of relationship. So if you're dating, what does that look like? You decide that together at that point. But if you have different views on what you are, then you have to put boundaries around it so that you're not hurting each other based on what the other person thinks you are. And as you're creating those, it might be things like, we don't text every night because I like them and they don't like me and I don't want to hurt myself. Or I'm not going to ignore them because I know that when I do that, it hurts their feelings, but I'm not also going to say sweet names to them because I don't feel that way about them. You know, like, you'll find these weird boundaries that you guys need to put in place, and if you don't keep them, then you end up not just potentially hurting yourself, but hurting the other person or letting yourself be hurt by the other person.
This is kind of the bottom line for not only this video, but the entire series is to be smart, value yourself, and then respect them. And so when you are smart with the boundaries that you set, you value yourself enough to know what you deserve and to keep that value in you through your relationships that you have with other people, and then respect the other person in the relationship enough to care about how your actions affect them and vice versa. Like, that's what determining the relationship is all about. And I think that's how you get from these broken, undefined things to successful, healthy relationships.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that was really good. Really well said, Haley. But I think you lost. Can we check the scores?
All
I thought
right.
you were just giving me a compliment. I was like, thanks, buddy.
We are going to check our scores. So, your winner is... No, we have a tie. Oh my goodness. We have
really
a tie.
What's happening anymore?
We have a tie for first place. Tied for first place at 700 points each.
All right now.
Sam and Haley.
No, wait!
Whoa!
What?
I picked a 2
I'm pretty safe the whole time.
But didn't you gave her points
Alright.
for that one thing, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Wow. Okay. So interesting. Yes. And then in second place, we have, drumroll please, Emily.
Kyle. Alright guys, so bottom line for this whole series is defining your relationships gives you purpose to your motivation moving forward. And so make sure you hashtag,
Just like always. Let's see if she can do it as well as I do.
oh gosh, okay, DYRGYPTYMMF.
Petit Y.
MMF.
Yes.
But anyways, make sure to send this video to your friend, and be sure to come back next week. We'll have a brand new series. It's called Full Send. So we're really excited. There's going to be a lot of fun challenges and just crazy stuff going on.
You're gonna see a lot of weird things.
You're gonna want to see it. You're gonna want to be
So
here.
make sure that you check it out. But now we're going to cut to Kyle doing his dramatic monologue.
Jay, this is... I have to start off by saying that this isn't going to be good. I'm about to say... It isn't fair to you. Okay, hold on. I can't do this.